Hey, it's Alabama Annie here at the picnic table behind the old home place in the late afternoon sun. It's just been a beautiful Saturday, and I have really enjoyed myself. And I thought I'd sit down with the guitar and talk to you for a few minutes. Some of you had said on my YouTube page asking me, "Do you play gigs?" And of course, I play gigs. I've been doing this for 35 years. I played blues and barrel house boogie woogie style piano, a lot of originals that sound very old. I play guitar, I play slide, and I also play bass. In fact, early on in my career in the 90s, early 90s, I played bass behind John Lee Hooker and Johnny Shines and John Brim and Uncle Ben Perry of Memphis, Tennessee, who was well known on Beale Street. I did several house gigs on Beale Street, off and on over the years. I've been in the International Blues Competition twice with my son Chas, and I write a lot of songs, as you know. And a lot of them I do post here on my YouTube channel. Some I don't. Some have been leased to other people. Some have been used in movie soundtracks, so forth, over the years. And I play all around the country, mainly, though, on the West Coast in the Bay Area when I'm there. And when I'm here in Alabama, I do a lot of storytelling music in libraries for historical societies, or sometimes I call them hysterical societies. I like to talk about local history. A lot of the stories I write are based on local history. The Indian removal, horrible, horrible thing that has never received enough attention in the teaching of our younger ones, so that history does not ever repeat itself. And I do storytelling and music. I enjoy writing a lot. I try to write a couple new songs a week when the muses are with me, and I am constantly working on new short stories, things I hear, things I read or research. Some of the stories you've seen me tell here on my YouTube channel are based on those things. And I'm also collecting stories, and have been for several years, from the Santa Cruz, California area. And there's a lot of old history that is remarkable. And the timber industry with the big redwoods, had railroads running down to the ocean. There were a lot of really backwoods mountain people up there. Stories of Bigfoot, hauntings, and all kinds of things, which do appear in some of my books. My books are available on Kindle under my name, G.S. Crowder. I've written a novel about, loosely based on the little town of Minton, Alabama. Has a lot of murder, intrigue, mystery, a time traveler or two, and some ghosts. It's a good little read. It's called The Starlight Tavern. And then I have a series of books called News of the Odd and Unusual, which are volumes 1 through 4. Right now I'm adding to volume 4 with some new stories. And these are all ebooks at this point. I do print them if someone requests it, but it's I've never really put the books into the format to be printed. They do pretty well like they are. For some reason, they're very popular in Japan and Australia. So I like that. Got some good things coming up this spring. I've got an event in Minton, Alabama at the Moon Lake Library. That's such a cool name. With Lon Eldridge out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I first met him, good grief, 20 years ago or so, when he came to our bed and breakfast in Minton, Alabama, to play a few gigs. And we fell in love with him, and been working with him off and on ever since. And he and I will be at the Moon Lake Library on May 3rd, Sunday, 2 p.m. for storytelling, a lot of good music, and a great deal of fun. So if you're in that area and you want to come, you're welcome. So check that out. And I'll be headed out to the West Coast again after that shortly. But before that, before I head that way, we will be hosting US 11 Antique Alley here at the old home place the week after Mother's Day. That's, I think, the 15th through the 19th. And the old home place here, the front porch is the gathering spot. There are antique vendors all over the front yard. There'll be some music. There'll be a lot of friends, few musicians stopping by, and it's always a lot of fun. And so you're welcome to come by and visit for a while. Bring your guitar, sit around and tell tall tales with the rest of those guys. You never know what you'll hear. But to give you an example of what I do on guitar, if you haven't viewed my channel, this is a tune I wrote about a local spot along the Coosa River. Is a river that runs down from Rome, Georgia, just northeast of me, down south. And the Coosa River has a long and storied history. It flows near the settlement of Turkeytown, which is a Native American settlement, had been well established when the British came, played roles in both the Revolutionary War, the Indian Wars, and on into the Civil War. We have a lot of Creek and Cherokee here, and we are proud of that heritage. But this is a tune about the Coosa River that flows near there. And it's something I wrote about a girl, maybe at the turn of the century or so, early 1900s, 1920s. And it's called the Coosa River Blues. I'll do you a little bit of that. So check out my stories. When I tell, I'll always notify you if there's something coming up that's public, not a private event, that I can invite you to come to. If you are in the area, you are most welcome. And also, when I'm in Santa Cruz, California, you can often find me at the Chaminade Hotel and Resort there, at the Santa Cruz Boardwalk, at other smaller venues around town, and a couple of times at the library there as well. So I'll post all of those things for you, but right now, let's hear a little bit of Coosa River Blues as the sun goes down. I'm gonna build me a scaffold out by that Coosa River dam. I'm gonna build me a scaffold down by that Coosa River dam. I just might hang myself down there, Lord, where they won't know who I am. You know that main old Coosa River done took my man away from me. I said that mean old Coosa River done took my man away from me. Well, I'm blue and I'm lonesome, sad as a gal can be. I think I'll get on back to Georgia. I might go clean to Tennessee. I think I'll get on back to Georgia. I could go go clean to Tennessee. Because I mean on Coosa River, God will put that thing on me. I said that mean old Coosa River, Lord, don't put that thing on me. All right, now, if you want to get in touch with me, the best way to do it is to email me at missg0144@gmail.com, and I will respond. I guarantee it. It may take me a while, but I will. So I hope you enjoy the music. I hope you'll continue to visit the channel, and have a great day.